whipping up an easy appetizer just in time for the weekend. Food editor Susanna Chen is joining me now with a stuffed pepper appetizer recipe that's super easy, right?
Right. So spring is here, picnic season's in full swing. You're gonna want a super easy, speedy back pocket appetizer to just bust out anytime you need to.
Right, because if you're invited to a picnic and you don't want to just show up with, like, you know, a bag of chips.
Exactly. This looks like you tried. So.
All right, but it's not too much effort.
No, not at all. In fact, it's just this basic antipasto recipe. It stars Peppadew peppers.
Okay.
All you need is that, provolone cheese, salami, and then if you care for garnish, parsley and a little bit of olive oil.
All right, so tell me more about these peppers.
Yeah, so these peppers are really sort of the star of the appetizer, if you will. They are sweet and piquant, not spicy like you might think they would be, but they're easy to pop in your mouth, so that just makes them perfect for this appetizer.
All right, so they're obviously the perfect size, but where do you find Peppadew?
They can be a little hard to locate. I usually look for them in the olive bar section or the jarred aisle of your supermarket. So,
Okay.
I'm just gonna start with one of these. Take a little cube of cheese.
So now, when it comes to the cheese, do you have to go provolone or can you mix it up?
You don't. You could go with any sort of semi-firm cheese. So smoked Gouda would be great. Monterey Jack if you want it even spicier.
Okay, so you
cheddar.
can experiment a little bit.
Yeah.
And the
Go
main
crazy.
thing is it's got to be cubed so you can just pop it in there.
Exactly. I like to cube them into half-inch pieces just so they can fit in there easily. Now I've just been slicing the salami, and if you just want to take a slice, wrap it around.
This all seems fairly
straight into the Peppadew pepper.
straightforward. There you go.
Skewer it with a little.
You're really speaking my
toothpick.
language here. This is pretty foolproof.
This is so foolproof. And then you've got this plate here where I've started all of these.
Now, if you are worried about you're going to have vegetarians possibly at your picnic, you just leave the salami out?
Exactly. You could just omit the salami. It'd be just as delicious. If you wanted to make it more seasonal, you could slice some basil and wrap it around. That'd be great also. But yeah, absolutely vegetarian friendly. So
Okay.
I'm just going to garnish this with a little bit of olive oil and parsley. But if you wanted this to be quick and dirty, you don't even have to do that.
Right. If you could just pile these in a Tupperware.
Exactly.
And people would be very excited to see them appear at their picnic.
Exactly.
But here you just like drizzle this on and then you like toss on the parsley.
Right.
And now you've top chefed it.
Now you feel like Wolfgang Puck.
All right, so let's eat one.
Yes.
Okay,
please.
which one? Let's see. I'll try one without the meat.
Okay.
That
Ooh,
was-
no, let me make you a quick one.
Yeah.
Look how easy
Let's
this
see.
is.
Boom, it's done. I should have timed you.
Boom. Done.
Okay. That's okay.
I
so
did it
I've got
quick and dirty.
mine. Now you grab one.
All right.
Cheers
Cheers.
to these tiny little
Absolutely.
peppers. All right. Now you have to go and put the whole thing in. It's just
Juicy.
I'm really impressed with how juicy it is. And you're right. It's like just the right amount of spice. It really complements the cheese.
A little creamy from the cheese.
This could very easily become a problem. Way too addictive.
I cannot help you with that part. Sorry.
All right, well, Susanna, this is such a great option for anyone who's trying to pull something together quickly, whether it's a picnic or even just a snack at home.
Absolutely.
This could clearly be a big winner.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Susanna.